Hello, I'm Darren from Movie Reviews 101 and the Talking Stars podcast, and today we're here to talk about Death Note, the brand new release on Netflix, directed by Adam Wingard, a director that we've seen great things from, and The Blair Witch. And we have a good cast of Nate Wolff, Lakeith Stanfield, who you may have seen in Get Out this year, voice of Willem Dafoe, and Margaret Qualley. Sorry if that's wrong. Again, my pronunciations are terrible. Anyway, this movie follows a teenage high school student named Light Turner, played by Nate Wolff, who receives something called the Death Note, a book that literally fell from the sky. And in this book there's a set of rules. We don't go through all of them, but the basic rundown of the rules is he can write a name and visualise the face and decide how they're going to die. Simple as that, right? And he starts using this, and he starts taking out criminals, terrorists, etc., etc. And it creates like an iconic underground hero known as the Kira, which he tries to make Japanese, but it doesn't take long between Al, who played by Lakeith Stanfield, to learn that there's something going on in America rather than Asia for this. So he comes over to solve who this Kira figure is. And it's a game of one-upmanship between the two, which was fine. One of the most famous ones of this that I've seen would be in The Simpsons, the Golem legend, where if you write a name and put it in the Golem's mouth, the Golem will go and kill that person. That's what I knew. That was my concept of this from the start. I know it's not anything like that, but the idea is similar. So it's all fine, and it's really entertaining. Some of the deaths are bloody and splatter everywhere, which is a lot of fun for the horror fans out there. Willem Dafoe does voice the demon that sort of teases him to do all the Krillings, called Ruku. I've literally just finished watching this and I cannot pronounce the name. Never mind. It's fine. We'll get used to this. You'll get used to it. It'll become part of the joke of these sort of reviews. Otherwise, I think this is actually a really entertaining fantasy horror. My only big drawback was the fact the character Al, who is this super efficient detective, seems to have a really interesting backstory that we just get mentioned in a scene, like how he became, how good he is. And he almost becomes a character you want to learn a lot more about over Light, because he's just a teenager, so what? So that's my only negative for this film. Otherwise, this is a great fantasy horror that's just enjoyable. It's come from a manga, never read it, never seen it, whatever it was. So I do understand why people might not like this. But you know what to do. Tell me what you think of Death Note. Leave a comment below, like this video, and we'll be back with some more films in the future. I hope you enjoyed this video.